Okay, class, good day to you.
Good
Good
day,
day,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so for today's lesson, we're going to tackle the third conditional. So, the third conditional. So, before anything else, I would like to share a simple sentence to you. If I had known you were leaving, I would have said goodbye. So, that's so sad to hear and to read, but let let us see what's behind it. Okay, so I prepared a simple video presentation for you. So you will use this video presentation for the following parts of the discussion. So I want you to watch closely and kindly jot down notes for some observations that you can see.
Right. I think we're almost ready. I just hope everyone arrives soon so we can hide before Amy gets here.
What time did you tell people to come?
About now, and Amy half an hour later.
But most of our friends arrive late, and Amy's usually early.
It'll be okay. I told them to be on time. They'll all be here in a minute.
Oh, hi, Amy. I bet we're the first to arrive.
Hello. First for what?
The party, of course. The surprise party.
I came to revise a bit with Daisy. Nobody told me anything about a party.
They must have just forgotten. You can revise another day, can't you?
Yes, but I haven't brought anything. And if I'd known, I would have worn something nicer.
I'll say my present is from both of us. And you look great. You always look great. Well, let's go in, shall we?
What are you doing here?
We're here for the party, of course. The surprise party.
Well, it's not a surprise anymore, is it?
What do you mean?
It was a surprise party for Amy, you idiot!
Oh. Well, nobody told me. I thought it was for Sophie.
I did tell you. If you didn't play video games at the same time as you read your texts.
I definitely would have remembered if you'd told me.
Listen, it doesn't matter. I think it's really, really sweet of you to have a party for me, and I am surprised. I couldn't be more surprised.
Oh, good. Happy birthday for 2 days ago.
Thanks a lot, Daisy. And Ollie, it's a lovely surprise.
It would have been even better if Alfie hadn't ruined it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, class. So aside from seeing a birthday party, a failed surprise, so what other things have you observed? Joshua?
I think, sir, he used a conditional. For example, I would have been, sir.
Yes, to be exact, that's correct. So good observation for you. How about you, Miss Lucas?
There are highlighted sentences in the subtitle. I think that's all for the third conditional.
Hmm. Okay, so very good observation as well. Okay, so I know that you observed that too, and I hope that you already jot down the third conditional sentences placed in the video. So let me hear it from Joshua. Can you give me one?
hmm Um, I would remember you told me. Would remember you told me. Correct, sir?
Okay, so before that, we have um, a preceded sentence before that third conditional sentence. So if I'd known, I would have been some. If I'd known, I would have been wearing something nicer. So next, okay, so this is the one you observed. So I definitely would have remembered if you'd told me. Okay, so for the last third conditional sentence planted in the video, Miss Lucas.
It would have been even better if Alfie hadn't ruined it. Ruined it.
Okay, so exactly. It would have been even better if Alfie hadn't ruined it. So it's nice to hear and to see that you got the third conditional sentences in the video. So it's not the end point for that. I also have lots of examples to share with you in order for you to get the rule of how these third conditional sentences form. Okay, so if Shine hadn't left early, she would have witnessed the fireworks display. So that's my example here. And aside from that, I also have more. So if it had rained, you would have gotten well. So may I ask Miss Lucas to read the next example?
Next, sir. You would have passed your exam if you had worked harder.
Okay, thank you. And for the last, how about you, Joshua?
Okay, sir. I would have believed you if you hadn't lied to me before.
Ooh, so
Mm,
that's a deep one.
yes.
Okay, so thank you, Joshua. And from the sentences, sample sentences, and from the video, I know that you observe a commonality among these sentences, and that's the rule behind the third conditional sentence. So may I ask someone to share it, the foundation or the rule behind the third conditional sentence? Anyone?
Try, sir. Joshua.
Okay,
Joshua.
so Joshua, go.
I'll try it, sir. I think it started with if plus past perfect would
Okay.
plus have plus past participle, sir.
Okay, so you got it perfectly. So thank you, Joshua. So that is the foundation or the rule behind the formation of a third conditional sentence. So we usually see um, the determiner if or then the past perfect form of the verb, then followed by modal would plus have plus the past participle of the second verb. So that's the rule behind it. So for me to see that you really understood what a third conditional sentence is, then I will give you an activity. So you have to form your own third conditional sentence and share it to the class. If you are not able to share it through the mic, you can type your answer into the Google Meet chat box. So I will give you 2 minutes for that. So you can start. 1 minute. 30 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. And time's up. So may I call on Joshua to share his third conditional sentence?
Okay, sir. My example is, if you had told me about the meeting, I would not have missed it.
Okay, so very good example, Mr. Joshua. And how about you, Miss Lucas?
If I had found her address, I would have sent her an invitation.
Hmm, chilling answer. So, thank you as well, Miss Lucas. So after that, we are going to have an assignment. So you have to cite at least five third conditional sentences and post it in our Google thread or assignment thread in the Google Classroom. So I will have there a an assignment thread, and you have to post there your answers or your cited sentences. And I hope that you learned a lot. Not necessarily a lot, but I am pretty convinced that you learned something about the third conditional sentence. Thank you for listening and have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
sir.
Thank you.